question at a time. Dilip. Mike, please.
MS, are you as proud of what you've achieved with this team as what you did with the 2011 side, which was much more experienced? And where do you see your one-day future from here?
No, I thought that question will be answered later, but it's the first one. Before the start of the tournament, when we played the tri-series, we had a lot of problems to deal with, the cricketing problems, the form of the players, to manage, we were here for close to over 2 months, and then we had another 2 months, So all in all, it was a tough one for us, the test matches didn't go our way, the tri-series didn't go our way, so it was important to, have a good dressing room atmosphere, and all the members, including the support staff, they were just brilliant because if you have a good dressing room atmosphere, it's slightly easy to come back into form, and I felt everybody rose up to the occasion, how the fast bowlers bowled throughout this tournament, how the spinners have done, learning from all their past experiences when we toured outside, I felt it was the reason, all of that together, sums up the kind of performance that we have given in this tournament. Disappointed, we couldn't go into the finals, but only one team can win, and I felt they played better cricket on the day. And I think you asked me about my future. A very interesting answer. It's up to you guys. We should do the media should do a nice research on it. Take a few days, and my advice will be whatever you decide, write the complete opposite. Yeah, that will be the fact. So, it's up to you guys.
Sanjeev.
What would you say the way Virat played today? He looked some sort of under pressure, and was it the amount of pressure on him of expectation, or was he not fully fit? What is the reason you see behind his not playing so well?
तिल का ताड़ नहीं बनाते हैं. Let's have the fact, he played a shot, it didn't pay off, and it happens, it happens to a lot of batsmen, once the opposition puts over 300 runs on the board, and once they have quality bowlers, at some point of time you have to take that risk, and if it pays off, that if it clicks, all of a sudden everything changes. So he played a shot, it didn't pay off, so that's it. I would say it happens in cricket. About fitness, a few of them had a few niggles, but the whole batting unit was 100% fit. Fast bowlers had a bit of niggle, but nothing that really stops them from playing. So there was no fitness issues as such.
MS, your legacy as an ODI player and skipper will probably be defined by what happened in 2011. Starting with 2007 to 2011 to how this tournament ended, how do you see your legacy as a player and skipper in the ODI game?
Frankly, for me, it doesn't really matter. For me, every time I turn up, for me, what's important is to do something special so that, I can be part of, or I can contribute to the win. The top order has done really well, so at times I don't really get opportunity. What we have seen is I've been part of series where I've not actually got to bat. So I feel that was a step that I took, once I realized that it's more difficult for the newcomers to come and bat into the Indian team, if they start batting at 5 and 6. The problem was they're not getting the maturity that's really needed, because more often than not in the subcontinent, you don't have enough chance to bat. Last 10 overs, you need close to 70, 80 or 90 games to get the same kind of experience. But we started batting them up, Raina was the one. We had to push him back because he's a special talent and he can do that work of batting at 5 and 6. I had to push myself back so that Virat, Rohit and Ajinkya could bat up the order, because it doesn't really suit. If we bat up and Ajinkya has to do the job of Suresh Raina or my job batting at 6, it won't really pay off. But overall the health of the batting lineup is good if Jinx is batting at 4, Raina at 5, me at 6. So it was a conscious attempt to make sure that all these youngsters, they bat up the order. So apart from that, what people think about me as a player, or what I have done, it doesn't really matter, because till I'm playing, I play for the enjoyment of the game, and I don't really have to do anything with the amount of runs I've scored. The day I pack my bags, I'll pack it and I'll be happy on my bike.